Welcome to the Die As Cast podcast.
For the final time on the DAC live series, previously on the Die As Cast podcast. The skirmish between the Kiss partners and the Korgoth cultists began. Ilex started things off with a bang, soaring into the air and landing with a burst of flame erupting on the halfling worm-hearted suffragan. However, the Alcide was then frozen in time by a hold person spell. Gideon bravely shot the Yeti cultist, and immediately ran back into hiding to avoid the wrath of the worm-faced monstrosities. As Maeve's attack shot wide, the party realized they needed to interrupt this summoning ritual to keep Korgoth from joining them on this plane, which means they needed to dispose of, or at least distract, all 4 ritual makers. As Rend cracked down on his clerical brother with his putrid staff, Gideon realized the 4th and final suffragan raising zombies was also a band of bearfolk, and tried really hard not to make a big deal about it. Turning the other cheek and refusing to hurt his kin, Xisk cast Dispel Magic on the writhing mass of tentacles, buying our heroes some time. Being reminded of their family, waiting for them in the Rotgard forest, Rend spat worms as he retched out, "It's too late for me, brother." As spells fail and the undead swarm, Xisk calls upon Tahuti, aka Thoth Hermes, to channel his divinity, and the tide of the battle begins to turn, just like the undead. Gideon, whilst screaming, "I know who you are!" brings low his unintentional twin, as the halfling cultist summons even more allies. Our piney cleric restrains his cultist sibling, offing the halfling suffragan with a guiding bolt. As the cultists flee from Xisk's divine power, and Ilex soars through the air to block the exits, Kevin realizes he forgot about Ren's baby purple worm and throws him into the fray. Maeve, feeling as useless as Emma's clear dice, scorched the fleeing Yeti with a haunting new refrain. "You're almost gone." The teen warlock finds herself back-to-back with Gideon, as the thrice-summoned zombies swarm around them. Xisk, losing heart, watches Rend get tangled in Ilex's net. The still-bleeding swashbuckler made quick work of the pet worm, but not before our DM forgot to include it in the initiative for a second time. Despite the diplomatic work by both the party's road guardians, the lost piney brother managed to wrench the door open, revealing a room emanating warm light. Xisk had reached his limit, striking Rend with a pizza, his stout redoubt. Ilex caught Rend in her grasp, and after a fizzled zone of truth and some precise luck point math, the red light began to fade from Rend's eyes. The messenger of Korgoth collapsed, weeping in his brother's arms. As Xisk bleeds out with a gasping breath, he shared some words of comfort with his brother.
"Rend, it's okay. We're gonna get out of this."
And you can see he's like, has all these worms around his face, and then you see them sort of start to drop off him as the sort of energy of Korgoth
Oh no.
leaves him. He goes, "Thank you, Xisk, for saving me."
It's okay. I would do
and
anything
you see his
for
face
you.
go neutral.
I cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. And he sort of sits.
Don't go.
Ah!
Don't go away. Stay.
What? You don't understand the things I've done.
I don't care. We can move past them. Together. Look at me. It's gonna be alright.
All right, so he is cheerful with piney
Oh, I'm crying.
tears.
Like, I'm bawling.
And he just sort of leans into you, and he sinks into unconsciousness. Not death, unconsciousness.
Okay. I just go down with him and hold him, make sure he kind of lands gently.
And we are out of combat.
Even the zombies?
The zombies dissipate, discombobulate, as the power of Korgoth leaves the room. And the corner of the thing closes back to just rotting, plain old usual rotting flesh.
Plain meat curtain.
More.
The usual meat curtain.
Yes. And the pulsing dies away, and it is silent.
Gideon watches Xisk lower his twin to the ground and nods understandingly. Not that I'd say anything.
I come up behind Xisk. I cast Cure Wounds on Xisk. And I smooth his hair back. It's okay. We'll take care of him.
Thank you.
Maeve, Gideon.
And you can see, the rest of you can see the two piney silhouetted in the light that radiates from this small room. Ooh.
Did you... Can I look in the room?
You see two glowing chambers, one of which holds a sarcophagus floating midair.
Oh.
The other one holds a chunk of an ancient book.
I go towards the ancient book.
Fuck.
I go. I'm just going in.
There's still a keeper. There's still a keeper present. There's still a keeper.
Yeah, so you see this small, finely crafted room in total opposition to what you've just been slogging through. It's this beautiful tomb, and there lies Hassan, the man you've heard about. And next to it, a chunk of the Viridian Codex.
Xisk, I don't mean to. Can we just have his staff first? I think it's Hassan's staff.
Yeah. Take it.
All right. Sorry, I don't mean to.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, lift his leg. He's kind of okay.
I just kind of collapsed on the ground.
For
next
sure.
To...
I'll let you guys.
I was at 2 hit points, friends.
I was fully ready to revivify you. I was right there.
I'm fine.
Oh, I have it. I've never used it.
I'm just going to run into the room with, I think, Hassan's staff, just in case I need to make peace to a maybe long-lost keeper? The ghost of?
In the tomb itself, well, it's just a sarcophagus floating in midair. You have to open it to see what's inside it.
Oh, but the ghost isn't out?
The ghost isn't out.
Oh, no.
I'll open it with you.
I'll look at the... Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Just see a mass of worms, where the worms have eaten Hassan.
Shit.
Oh, wait, no, there's always been, dead shells of bodies where the keepers have been, in the tombs, right?
Right. It is where, I think it's just bad.
Hassan has been lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, the worms were trying to eat the other corpses and the spirits were disappeared. But the Viridian Codex is still there.
I'm gonna chop up, I'm gonna blender through all these worms. I just try to find some kind of, memorabilia for the other two. Like a locket or a crest.
Right.
Blender's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like a whisk.
It will be a pink smoothie.
Ew, great.
Carrying worm steaks right now. I don't know why all of a sudden.
That's for the dog moles.
Right, me too. Me too. Mine is also. I didn't say I ate it. I made it.
All right, hold on. I will just find Hassan's item.
Oh, what Rend has isn't the Hassan staff.
I know.
You pried it out of his cold, unconscious hand.
Go put this. Sorry.
How fucking dare you?
Put
How
that back.
fucking dare
And there you
you?
go. And there it is. And no consequences.
And here's a kiss.
And here's this. And here's
Who?
for
For
plot.
who? Don't touch my brother.
Here's sorry for your troubles.
Don't touch my brother.
Penny for your thought, kid.
Yes, he has a staff of striking.
Oh.
It's just beautiful. It's striking.
So striking.
Yeah,
It's so striking.
It's very good looking. It is jet black
That's a hot staff.
with a diamond on the top of it.
Diamond.
Sick.
I can...
So it's in there just amongst all the worms and things.
All right. We're going to take that out.
Wipe it down, Gideon.
Wipe it off.
I will go take the Viridian Codex chunk.
All right.
Oh no.
As you pick this book up, the light flares,
Hot.
and there is this roll of light through each one of you, and you are healed and refreshed.
And spell slotted.
Long rest.
And
Rejuvenated.
healing
Long
guy.
rest.
Oh, it's been a while.
Let's go.
Ah.
Still no fucking sleep.
What happened to Rend?
Rend is unconscious in
Did
Still
his
it
unconscious.
arms,
infect him?
but he's not.
His
Oh.
wounds have healed.
Have his wounds? No, his wounds have not healed.
Oh.
No, he's still
He is
busted
still
as fuck.
undead.
Right, but his health pool, quote unquote,
It has rejuvenated.
hasn't.
Right.
Oh shit.
But he's not dead.
He's not
Not
dead.
dead. Okay.
He's just unconscious.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Phew.
Oh, spell slots, sweet spell slots.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
It might. I hope it doesn't come across as insensitive.
Hmm?
Please correct me if I'm being rude. We've encountered people like Potemkina who are perhaps undead.
Mhm.
Is that the kind of future that we're looking for Rend right now?
He's got worms. Bad.
They fell off, right?
The worms have
fell off?
left his face. Yes, they've fallen off his face.
Okay, so
He has
they're
the
not.
holes.
But he still has
Yeah,
that kind
he's
of
like-
really odd, undead, piney look about him.
Pitted.
Yeah. Trypophobia people would hate this guy.
Oh,
I just don't know what we do next.
I don't know either. I don't think I know of any magic that could bring him to full life again.
I could ask Castanamir.
That would be great.
Vermees might know.
I think for now,
Hermes.
it's not the worst.
What does it mean to be a Darakul?
That's a great question.
Do we know?
Well, we're gonna have to go back there and pick her up so we can talk to her. Like, you know,
She's
I don't
probably
think
not
it's
very pleased.
well, and I don't think that the Fae Circle would be super jazzed to have Ren stay here. So he's probably coming with us.
He's definitely coming with
Yeah.
us.
Right.
Prisoners.
Oh yeah, we gotta get. Oh, the whites are still alive.
I forgot about that. Can we go deal with that right now?
Yes.
Just quick. Those are the only people I think left still living down
Yeah,
here.
once we're all healed and strong, can we go backwards and go and deal with?
Yes, but let me just tell you what happens when you are bathed in the light of the Verdian Codex.
Oh, sorry. There's more.
There's more.
Sorry.
Have we
But wait, there's
completed
more.
it? Did we get all the pieces?
No.
No,
This
we've
is
just
the-
got the
only the
one.
one, yeah.
Yeah,
Just the
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So, in game terms, game mechanics, you can choose to learn 2 new spells of any type,
What?
up to level 4
Of any class.
of any class.
Jeez.
Or you can improve 2 of your skills just by
How much?
reading the snatch of the swatch of the Codex.
Oh.
What if we're not spellcasters inherently?
You can still learn to cast 2 spells.
Like
To fourth level.
once a day kind of thing?
Yep.
Nice.
Using the relevant stat.
Yeah.
So it
So it
be-
would not use spell slots, is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
that's my
Right.
question.
It would be additional.
For me, this is a huge day, okay?
Oh, yeah, right. Warlock.
I only have 2 spell slots, you
This
guys.
has doubled your spells.
Oh my god.
How much?
So we know what Maeve is taking.
That was an excellent noise. Hopefully the mic picked that up.
It did. I actually looked specifically. How much do we increase the stats by? Like 2 and 2 or 1? Or
Yeah.
1 and 1 and 2?
2, not stats, skills.
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 By +2
Each.
each.
And you get 2.
Or 1 each.
I was gonna say, can I mix and match?
Yeah.
Can I get 1 spell and 1 skill?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Each skill by 2? This is fucking nuts.
This is fucking nuts.
How many skills can go up by 2?
2.
2 skills up by 2.
Or two.
Or 4 skills up by 1.
Oh.
Or
Or 2 spells.
No, not 4
not
skills up
that
by
version.
Okay.
Not 4 by 1.
Kind of go 1 skill up by 4?
No.
All right.
All right.
good.
Well, then I don't want it.
1 skill up by 3, 1 up by 1, and I learn vicious mockery.
Negotiations have begun.
Confuse the DM.
So
and
think
they
of it this
won't
way.
know
Think of
it.
it this way. The Viridian Codex, because it is the book of the goddess of magic, has all of the spells on
Holy
it.
Right.
shit.
But
there's
also
so
because of its
much.
learning, you will learn to improve 2 of your skills if you choose to.
Yeah,
There's so many options.
Wow, okay.
We're gonna have this book for later, so we can read it later. Does it have to be right now?
Oh no, it doesn't have to be right now.
Okay, great. Because I am too tired to make that decision.
Yeah.
But if I learn polymorph for this next white fight, might be great.
I have
Polymorph at 4th level?
Yeah.
I have
I
fun.
think so.
3rd level.
That's true, I think it's even lower.
3rd level.
I'll learn Revivify.
I'll learn Healing Word and...
The 4th, man, that's crazy.
That's wild.
I think I'm gonna do one of both.
Gideon's going to have his magic for the first time.
Have my cake and eat the
And all that,
too.
all that quiet resentment that he's always had about the spells will fade away.
That's
now
right.
As his own spell.
You could cast Locate Person.
That's true.
Locate Person.
Find the path.
Find my mom.
I'm gonna take some shit that's not necrotic. That's what I'm
I'll take Fireball. Maybe I'll take Fireball to replace my fire bombs that I miss so much.
That'd be nice for you.
Yeah.
Did we get long rested? As well?
Yep.
Mechanically? Okay.
Are
Everything back.
we cool just quickly? Can we just say we kill the whites? We will.
Peek
We
into
would.
the room. Are they still in there? Or
That-
is the core
they are. They. Oh no, they would have been destroyed.
they-
You're dissipated.
probably
Okay, great.
When the portal went
yeah.
away.
So
Yes.
wait. We had to run back through the hand hallway though. Are the hands still there?
No, the hands have all disintegrated as well.
That's
Hey,
good. No, let's
is
not
that
tell.
good?
Let's not tell anybody at the Face Circle what happened.
What
to them.
we've seen.
Let's just say that they died.
It's horrible.
Maybe let's not tell. Although I'm gonna go to work to unlock the cages.
Yes, and I'll speak to the people inside.
All right. So when you head back into the other room, the first cage actually, the whites have disintegrated, but the 5 zombies have also disintegrated, and that was what was in the first cage. In the second cage, though, we have one of the survivors from the village. It is an old, sort of grizzled man who goes by the name of Hunter.
Nice.
And there is a shadow fae that Ilex recognized.
Hmm?
Her first name is Raj.
Shouts out to Typhoid Raj, baby.
Have a Raj, they give it over to you.
Hello?
So she sort of looks up and she says, "Oh, you don't have worms. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you both. Can you let us out?"
Sorry, yeah, I'm sure you might have maybe saw us kind of come into the room and kind of leave you for dead. But it's great to see you, and I'm glad you're not dead. And I open the lock.
Wait, your name is Raj, right?
She goes, "Yes, it is. How do you know that? You're LC."
I recognize you. How did you get here?
Well, I have been on assignment from the Winter Court.
On assignment from the Winter Court. To here, to the Fey Circle?
Yes, although I didn't realize all of this was happening here.
Us neither.
Yes, no, I've been caught here. I haven't had a chance to report back to the ambassador.
Were you harmed?
Oh, but I was worried about what was going to happen here, and the smell, and also, of course, my clothes are just tatters. I apologize for that.
What does she look like?
She is a shadow fae, so she is very elf-like, but very, very pale. She has small, kind of pert horns on her head. She's wearing very expensive explorer clothes that are all besmirched, and you would have recognized her from being part of the ambassador's entourage.
Right.
She would never have met you, but you had seen her.
Yeah, and the Winter Court would have come to the Margrave.
Yes, the Winter Court would have sent an ambassador to the...
We'll get you out of here right away. Where is the hidden ambassador? Is he on his way here?
Oh, well, the last time I spoke with him, he was back at the court.
Back at the court. And you were sent here for what?
That's a relative delicate matter, but we're searching for some information.
What kind of information?
Some historical information that is important to the Shadow Fae.
It's important to me too.
My friend,
Oh no, the lock's accidentally on your cage
my friend
again.
Gideon. As we understand it, this place has close ties to the Fae and the Feywild, and was previously a thin veil. Is that true?
As far as I understand it, yes. That's
Right.
part of the reason that we were here. This was before all of this, and before the walkers, and before all this happened. As you know, all of this land used to be part of the Shadow Fae realm before we retreated during the Mage Wars.
And is there a shadow road to this place? How did you get here?
There is not a Shadow Road here. There is one near the court in the woods.
Right. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much. I cannot express my gratitude properly.
We obviously have some safe keeping to do around here. There's several prisoners, and several of them are teenagers and need quite a lot of help. And there's a series of refugees coming to this place as well. I trust you'll be able to help us in that.
Not so good around. Did you say refugees, as in poor people?
Okay.
Cool.
Kill her. Kill her.
This is a friend of yours, you said?
Well, although the denizens of this place have all sorts of economic backgrounds, I'm sure you'll agree, and the hidden ambassador Thelamandrine will of course be charitable enough to find it within his heart to share the resources of such a historic place as this.
Yes, that could be.
And I know, of course, you don't speak for him, so we'll bring that discussion up with him when he gets here.
Well, that is probably best. I would like to extend my invitation for you all to come to the court and speak to the ambassador in gratitude of saving his humble servant.
Appreciate it. I just want to make sure. I know you're not going to tell me why you're here or what you're looking for. Are you all wrapped up here, or are you going to do some more snooping around?
I have not really begun to snoop. I was captured before I could do any snooping.
I just fear if our goals are the same, we may reach a disagreement.
I'm sure there's something that can be worked out.
There's
We can come
always-
to an arrangement.
Always an arrangement to be made.
Undo the luck.
And
Thank you.
sir.
You do your bare folk heritage well.
I spit on the ground.
And you, good sir, I say to the man.
Oh, the hunter. Yeah. Yeah.
Says Kevin with his tongue out.
Yeah.
Sorry, is he Hunter the Hunter?
He's Hunter the Hunter.
That's so
Hunter X
fancy.
Hunter?
Hunter X Hunter.
What is it that brought you here?
Well, I was asleep in my bed after a six-bagger, and the next thing I know...
What?
Six banger?
A six-bagger. That's where you get a shot and you bang it on the ground and knock her back.
I see.
Oh,
Six-
I
six
thought that
times?
could have been like
6 of those.
3 different things.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it was the least innocuous one.
Yeah.
What? What were the other,
That's
what were the other
not
ones?
important.
What were the
Hey,
other
man,
ones you were thinking of?
I know you just got here, but she's a child, so okay.
I didn't put any thoughts in her head. I'm just saying...
I like you more than the ambassador, but you gotta chill out. You're verging somewhere bad, Hunter.
Tread carefully. Tread carefully.
Where are you from, Hunter?
I'm from a little town called the Fey Circle.
Cool.
We're right on the edge of the Wasted West.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still here, brother.
No, the Fey Circle is much nicer than this flesh pit.
Okay.
All right, Hunter.
I don't have time for this.
Let's get you both upstairs. We've got to find the children.
I bump into Raj on our way out. And I say, I grew up pretty rich too. And I'm not a dick about it. So maybe you should watch yourself. And I flick my cloak and keep walking.
Toss, toss.
Toss, toss.
Can I search the worm priests? Anything fun in there?
Why did you make that sound?
Like you smack your lips.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah.
Worm.
Oh, no.
What is it? Worm smoothie?
Worm? I don't remember anymore. Worm blender.
Yeah, you would find some solid amber symbols of Korgoth. It's really the only sort of items of value that they carry. Each of them have a holy symbol of Korgoth.
All right. I'll take them.
Okay.
Interesting. Should we get out of here?
Yes,
It
please.
sucks
Yes,
down here.
please. This sucks. I'm
been
so
terrible.
tired of this.
I want to take care of Rend. I want to take care of the children. And then I want to figure out what comes next for
How
us.
to move the rest
Yeah.
of the people back in.
Can we stop by the other two ghosts? Are they like put to rest? They're no longer a ghost. Are they?
To Mandy and Cretitas?
Yeah.
No, they're still there.
Okay.
I still have Demendi's dagger.
Totally. Can you? I know you're not in the same room. Can you guys stand at the doors of your room so I can talk to you both at the same time?
Yes, they can.
Hassan didn't make it. I just feel like you deserve to know.
Thank you. They they would get a little bit paler if they weren't already ghosts.
In shock? Type of thing?
Yeah, just and grief.
And I'm hoping we have. Is our Shadow Heart ambassador with us? No, Shadow Fae ambassador with us.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna go speak to Tomandi privately. Just go, come here, Tomandi.
I speak to Raj about the goings on at the Winter Court.
I just want kind of maybe a blessing that we can take the piece of the Codex. I know it was left in your three's charge.
Oh, I see. Well, that is... What can I ask what you intend to do with it?
For me, I'd probably use it to get rid of the Titans.
But you can see her sort of stare deeply into your eyes, seeing into your soul. And is that legit, or are you just making it up?
I think it's legit. In that's what I know the mission to be. Vermi said get the codex because the codex was used, like, Bacana used the codex to summon the Titans, and so we're like, maybe it can be used to unsummon.
All right.
I might have a second purpose, but I don't know that... I guess Gideon doesn't know of what's possible, so I'll only regurgitate what I know to maybe be possible.
Then she will charge you to continue with that quest, because that is why they left Vamia in the first place.
Very
To
good.
escape the Titans.
Do you want your dagger back, or...
If you can use it to assist in your quest to rid the world of the Titans, I would be honored if you would take it.
Appreciate it. Cathetus, you want your bow, or... I'm just trying to leave everything on good terms. I don't want...
Yes, Cretidas is okay giving up the bow as well.
All right, I don't know... Yeah.
So, Mandy,
I didn't want to ask, but
But
this dagger doesn't do anything. Sorry, like I'm holding it and it looks just like a normal dagger, and so I'm just wondering.
Isn't it a dagger of poison? Poisonous dagger?
I have simple dagger from Tamandi. Maybe I just missed writing it down.
Yeah, I don't think we have that information.
have you used it?
No,
Yeah.
because I was like, this is a normal dagger. I'll just put it away. I guess.
isn't the dagger the Million Star Stiletto?
No, that's
That
a
was in
different...
That's
Tamandi?
different.
Jesus, I'm getting on my notes all fucked
There's
up.
too many daggers in this
Yeah,
game,
seriously.
guys.
That was the ceremonial dagger
that's
that we
right.
found in the tomb with the two well-dressed ogres,
Yes.
giants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do not show that to Raj.
I don't want to show.
None of it.
I feel like Raj was here for the codex.
Yeah.
We'll play a different sort of game.
We were here for my brother.
Politics.
Politics.
We're here for rent.
The dagger is of simple design with a green and gray plant wrapping around the handle, is what we know about Tomandi's dagger.
All right. It is a dagger of venom.
Yo!
Yeah, I'm a vampire. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a vampire!
Yeah, I'm a vampire.
Finally!
I don't get how that works on that, but
No, but I do have a poison bite, so it just feels
Oh.
thematically correct.
Very nice.
the creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage
Jeez Louise!
and become poisoned for 1 minute.
Holy shit.
And sorry, what was the save on that?
DC 15.
Con, yeah.
15.
Yeah, Constitution.
Con.
On top of the regular dagger damage.
On top of the regular dagger damage.
Plus
1d4.
Dagger.
Piercing.
Plus
The poison happens once a day.
Oh, okay, so it's not every time I hit. That would be fucking crazy.
too much.
Did we take Grathetus' bow?
You can. Did you?
I feel like we left it.
I feel like we maybe left it too. Do you want it?
I wouldn't ask for it.
Is it a
but
long bow or a short bow?
I'm looking it up.
It's a medium
It's a
bow.
beautiful piece. Would you mind if I looked at it, Cathetus?
You look at it and it looks mid. Sorry, stupid. Ah,
I've never seen a piece like that, so it might be interesting to take a look at it.
So, Cretidas' bow can be used up to 3 times per day, extra d6 of thunder damage, and it is a longbow.
Well, it's beautiful. I wouldn't want to take it away from you if it is meaningful to this place. Although I think
No, she wants you to have it. If you guys are on the same quest as what they were,
Yeah, I think she still gets a ghost version of it. I think we get the physical ones.
all right.
right?
I
She
will
would
take
rather
it.
see it in use than moldering away in here.
It sounded like you said that in Irish. In use.
In use,
He would.
rather than moldering
In
away in
use.
here.
There we go. We haven't heard Grathetus' voice, so there it is.
I will take it then.
All right.
I hold on to it.
While we're in this room, I'm just going to pick up all my ball bearings.
Ian, that's going to take forever.
I'm sorry. You guys can... I'll do it when you talk about the bow.
We need to give you a magnet or something.
I'd love a magnet. Do you guys know if someone had a
give me
magnet?
a magnet.
That's just sensitive. I understand. I'm going to head out. It's been real.
Right.
Are magnets even real?
No!
You forest hippie.
That's right. It never worked on him.
Right. And then I guess we go get our dog moles that we just kind of left in the tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah, we backtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the piece of wall where we took the bricks out.
And put him back in.
God, we're just
I'll
just waste so much time. We
I will tell you that
Standard
the
thing.
flesh walls and things are starting to very quickly disintegrate in that
Oh, boy.
lowest level.
I think that's good.
It is, but we gotta get out.
Sure, but is there... I mean,
You're already up one level.
as we're walking out, I'm being like, is there anybody else in here that we need to save? I don't know if we looked at all the rooms. Someone shout loud if you're in a cage somewhere and we missed you.
You've seen all of the rooms.
Okay.
Thank God.
I don't want to go back down
As
there.
you go back in, down through the long tunnels, back out where the kids are waiting, you hear that there are 3 or 4 more Salang still in the town site. But let's say you guys are able to chase those guys off.
Totally. Absolutely.
And just as you're finishing that up, you see this small group of survivors coming down the valley where you had been fighting that unfriendly.
It's true. This thing took us like 9 sessions, but it is probably only a couple of hours.
Yeah, maybe.
Down here? That's crazy.
That's insane.
I'm kissing the ground.
You guys are out in the sunshine and the air.
Oh my God, sun feels so good.
I bring Raj to a patch of shade because I know that may be her preference.
That's right.
She gets quite a nasty sweat rash.
Yes.
I brought out the corpse of my twin panda bear. I bury him.
Okay.
You don't know this
I
guy.
bury him. It's me.
It looks like nothing like
It
you,
looks
Gideon.
He's like 6 feet muscular. It looks exactly like me.
Kind of. Yes.
I'm going through something. And I
Okay,
bury
buddy.
him.
All right. But what more? Well, now that one's dealt with and we were able to close that chapter of Gideon's
Sorry.
life that opened 10 minutes ago.
You didn't make a twin appear. You made the twin appear.
Yeah, but you made him meaningful.
Yeah.
Rend, what happened?
I'm carrying him on my back as we move out of the crypt. And I think we just lean on a piece of wall or something, just waiting for him to wake up.
So the question I have is, what do you want to do with him? He's obviously half rotted away as an undead piney. He doesn't have the worms and stuff, so he's not that.
Does it
He's
look
fairly,
like
he's barely responsive.
Does it look like he's still like capable of functioning? Like I don't know the anatomy of a piney.
He is still capable of functioning. All of his spells and his power came from Korgoth.
Right, so he's just some guy.
So
now.
he is now just a commoner.
Well, since we've long rested, does that mean I can choose new spells for the day until we long rest again?
I would say you need to, because you didn't necessarily get a long rest per se.
It was just like
the
a feeling
energy of the Codex.
Son of a bitch.
Well, he probably looks quite a bit different than if the dude that the villagers saw had a face full of worms.
Yeah, he doesn't look like that.
Okay, so he looks different.
Yeah. And you could take him off. You could get him off the robe off him and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
I feel like we could make a case of like, there was a Shadow Fae ambassador.
Yeah.
And also this guy. I don't know, but we saved everybody.
What's your play that we... Are you worried that they're going to throw Rend out?
100%. Or like worse, or kill him.
I think we be honest with them. This is Xisk's root twin. This is an important person. He's our responsibility. You know, we will make sure that he doesn't he doesn't leave this unscathed for his actions, but...
And if he gets booted out of... We're not staying here for long, are we? As far as I'm aware.
I don't think so.
I don't want to.
They would like to do a party in your honor.
Kind.
Did they tell us this? They come down the hill. We'd like to throw a party in your honor.
They're just so happy. They don't know that you've just come out of the ground.
Sure.
Oh.
Can I make a medicine check, Kevin? I want to understand if undead can be healed.
Yeah. That was the question.
That's
I was
what we're
asking.
trying to find
Right.
out.
Is this a Potemkin situation, or is this a Fade Blade Walker situation?
Is this a zombie that, we're just healing temporarily? Or is this something that we can create a meaningful life for?
If you're doing a medicine check, I'd like to do like an arcane check to see if it's like a curse or something like that.
Right. What you guys will be able to figure out is that, he is more along the lines of Potemkina.
Okay.
So he's undead for good.
Without any, barring major spells.
Yeah.
I would say a resurrection spell
Right.
would
Would
be able
reverse
to
that.
reverse it.
Really?
Resurrection is local. It's like high.
That's very high.
Oh, I see. Specifically the resurrection spell.
Like that can restore something
Like a true
to
resurrection.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which we don't have access
Which
to.
we don't have.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Rend.
Oh, you don't have to.
I've got... Please, Xisk, let me.
Come on.
It's your brother.
Okay.
I cast Cure Wounds, bring him to consciousness. So we
Let
can
mom
have,
help her new kid.
so we can have a conversation. 8 points. Go back to Rend.
All right. So Ren sets up and he looks dead in his eyes and he's sitting looking at each of you.
Hi.
Hi, Xisk.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not sure I deserve any mercy. Honestly, Xisk.
I understand why you would feel that way.
You don't understand the things I've done with this Gorgoth.
It's all
A
right.
demon, Xisk, a demon. I've done terrible things trying to save... I can't even say I'm trying to save the road guard. You know that was my original thing, but
You lost
I
your path.
reveled in the power I got from Gorgoth. And look at me now. I'm literally dead wood.
Sometimes in life, we start on a path with good intentions, and we had sidetracked. Shiny things pull our attention in directions we didn't intend and with our original purpose. But you're on a path for redemption now. I can see it. I know who you are,
You know the Piney that I was.
and you can
Who?
get back to that.
I will do this for you, Xisk. I don't feel I have anything left to contribute. But maybe the one thing I can do is help this village grow again, if they will have me.
That's a great step. Apologizing first and trying to bring back what you've helped take away from these people is an honorable thing. You have to obviously understand that they may not accept your help, but I'll be there with you no matter what.
I will accept their judgment.
We're gonna go on this path together, brother. Together.
I'm sorry I struck you, Xisk.
It's all right. I'm sorry I struck you. I'm sorry I killed your pet.
He wasn't bad. He just laid around and ate things and shit on the floor.
If I'm honest, I'm not sorry I killed your pet. I'm really not. It was a disgusting
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's not a good pet. I wouldn't recommend a worm as a pet. Not unless you're Korgoth, of course, then. Good pet, but I mean, in general terms, like, I'm not going to suggest it for the village or the kids or anything.
Yeah. It's good food for the dog moles.
Yeah, you look over your shoulder and there's pot.
They're missing.
They're eating up the worms.
You got found a corpse.
I think
Jesus.
at some point it will be really nice to go see mother and father together.
I cannot face them given all the stuff I've done. You don't know what the things I said to them after you left.
I can't imagine they'd be
I
too
know
happy
you
with me.
left because of me, because of what you saw, those books I was reading, the path I started down. I feel terrible for all of that. I feel worse for that than the deaths that we have created. I have to accept the judgment of the village, and I have to tell them what I have done.
I agree. It's day one. Let's take it one day at a time. Let's go get some food. Maybe a shower. You stink.
I will shower, but you don't want to know what I eat now. Oh.
Honestly, they probably wouldn't surprise me. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you guys want to just itemize what we want to do in the face circle here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like...
Get the refugees settled.
Yeah.
Who was leading the Susskin?
Susskin.
Susskin.
Yeah.
Susskin, yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe we should check in with Susskin. She was the one that charged us to make sure this place was safe. Give her a rundown. Probably tell her about the keepers, like that Hassan is dead.
Right. Technically, he was already dead, but his spirit is gone.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been daily interacting with the. They wouldn't have necessarily.
But if she's the person that knows the most about this place,
she does.
yeah. There's some, and also that now if the tombs cannot be accessed,
Yeah. They're like
so that's not good either. Which is maybe for the best.
No, just
You can access it,
Hassan's
just have to...
tomb can't be accessed.
Oh, I thought as we were
level.
leaving, you said all the worm stuff was deteriorating and.
Yes, but the original stone.
Oh, great.
tomb is still.
Okay, love that.
Also, I would
gotcha.
like to talk to her and explain the situation with Rend.
Everybody will get settled, then we can have the party.
Yeah.
Then you guys have the conversation, and then the party. Let's first talk about what you guys want to do next.
I feel as though we should check in with Vermees. Also think, and tell me what you think about this, I feel like Vermees's magic mansion, portable mansion, might be a secondary good spot for Rend if the village don't want him.
To crash in the middle of somewhere?
Well, if he loves reading.
I don't think he does. I can't read. He can't read.
No, yes, he did. He had books and shit.
Oh yeah.
That was the
Maybe
whole.
they
That
were
was the
just
whole
pictures
thing.
and symbols and shit. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe he did learn.
He's got
how
a
to
big
read.
ass-
I never thought about that. Little bastard.
I've always hated him for that. I feel like
That's
maybe
right.
reading some.
Reading is the problem.
Only reading is the problem.
Don't read,
Ignorance
kids.
is bliss.
I feel like reading some new stuff and learning new spells and being a little bit safer might be a great. Anyway, that's all. That's up to you. But then I think we should. I'm just going to double check our rules on this. That we can go back through the Fey Road portal to pick up our undead girl and deal with whatever situation is there.
Back to the Lake of Blood?
Yeah, back to Petra.
Oh
You'll be
boy.
all right.
It's okay.
Tell me what I'm going
We'll
I
be,
think you'll be fine.
we'll be well rested and we'll all have spells. I can do some preparation for that. Should you feel
This
it's
might be zooming
necessary.
out too much, but I'm very interested in how this got tangled up in the rope garter at all.
I am very interested in that.
And why are the Shadow Fae here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like her vibe.
I mean, Ren might have some answers.
Ren might have answers, and I'm curious to pull the thread of following Raj to the Winter Court
Mhm.
to see what their angle is.
Yeah.
But that might be longer term.
Am I correct in thinking the Shadow Realm is not the most pleasant?
As I understand it, no. Parts of it certainly are.
Okay.
But as I understand,
Just depends on what neighborhood you're in.
it kind of depends on what
Where is it?
neighborhood you're in. And the Margrave being a dark and shadowy place has
Very welcoming.
ways where that sort of thing crosses over. The realms are close.
Shadow Roads.
Right.
Shadow Roads.
I'm not
Right,
speaking
which
out
is-
of turn, Kevin, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Are they similar to Fey Roads?
It's the kind of thing, Gideon, where, you know, when you sort of are in a forest glade and it's dark in the corner there and you think you see movement out of the corner of your eye.
Right.
And when you look at it, there's nothing there.
That's the Shadow Realm.
That's the Shadow Realm.
Oh, sounds like my bedroom in my childhood.
Except a little more whimsical.
Yeah, a little less brick.
Listen,
and
we have to talk about this
pain.
at some point. Do you know what the deal is with your ancestry?
Gideon's gonna come back with 4 beers.
God damn it!
Now's the time, baby.
Can I have this?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Fuck it.
Yes.
I don't. I mean, this whole rent thing kind of swept us all into, and now there's so many more steps and things, and I haven't talked to Castanamir in a long time, so no.
You have no real clue what that means.
Roll me a history check.
Oh, Jesus fuck. 5.
5?
Yeah.
No, he has no clue what that means.
All we know is that you're from another plane.
Yes.
I guess, which is like a huge thing to have to grapple with as a young person.
And also,
right.
I mean, Mavros could have been lying.
Yeah, also fuck that guy. Who knows anything about that guy? He gave me a ring that I've never used.
Raj is from a different plane.
Yeah.
It pisses me off every time I think about this ring.
Wow.
I just feel like raging.
Maybe we ask Raj about
Maybe.
Me?
you? Yeah?
She's from a different plane.
And if I was going to pinpoint,
You did get very confrontational downstairs.
if I was going to pinpoint another plane where the Dampier would come from, Shadow Realm is not a wild guess.
But also Maeve kind of strays away from the, the stereotypical vampire thing.
True,
you know?
very true. Very true. Right. My money's on Shadow Realm or Fae.
Yeah.
Or maybe the moon.
Maybe the
moon.
Maybe Denver, Colorado.
Philadelphia.
For the Boulder girl.
Okay, let's grab another beer and go find Susskin. See what we can find out about that.
Yeah, I want to see Gowser too, that little shit. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, Gowser.
Oh, they'll be happy to see each other.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Act that out, Kevin.
Yeah, I did already.
Mother-daughter?
You guys are doing something else.
Just in my prep, I just did it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, for myself.
And here's the clip of self-recorded Kevin action.
Oh, you did a good job. Thank you, mother. Oh, I love you. Oh, no. Je t'aime.
Oh!
Nice.
That's nice.
The French. It's so muted.
So succinct. Susskin.
I am proud of you for fighting.
Yes, so there are villagers. They're looking. They've all been sort of shocked by the amount of destruction happening. They have buried about 3/4 of the village, and but they are all relatively muted. They are happy to talk to you, but they're keeping their distance while you guys.
Yeah, we're crushing beers. Yeah,
Die!
And I assume it's just the 4 of you sitting here right now,
yeah.
so you can talk freely.
Rend is a close quarters.
Right.
He's not too.
Like what I'm saying is the hunter and
I'm gonna fuck around.
Yeah, we let
Raj and all those guys are somewhere else right this minute while you guys are having this conversation.
Definitely not the ambassador. Yeah, I'd stay tight-lipped.
I don't like her at all.
I do want to.
Not the ambassador technically, but yeah, I know who you mean.
Susskin, how did we do? Was your travel safe?
She said, well, yes, things were working out quite well. There was this massive storm with these strange balls, and then there was these blueberries as big as my head, so we all had the blueberry sandwiches.
Well, that sounds like a much better time than what we
That
had.
sounds awesome.
Oh my
I don't want to really tell you about everything, but yeah. Couple floors in the tomb you don't want to go to. Yeah.
Do not go in there.
Yeah, it's bad.
There is one room specifically. It smells quite bad.
Now, Susskin, give us a minute. I'm going to pull the 4 of us into a huddle.
Oh, okay.
So we do have
His partner huddle.
the dagger of 250,000 stars that technically maybe has not been officially bequeathed to us,
Correct.
and quite a bit of platinum, if I remember correctly.
Got money.
There
We
was
wanted
some.
to give some of it to the refugees.
That's right. Some of it, I agree. Some of it. How much?
I think we should let them lead that conversation.
Very good. I agree. And so we're going to tell them about just the money, or
And also
I
this
think we-
mithril shirt. And
Okay.
probably this bow that I don't want.
the
Is that your old
Gravitas?
bow? Is that...
You don't want Gravitas' bow?
No, mine's better.
Oh.
Okay. Let me think about if I want it, but someone else.
I think it would be nice to leave a weapon of the founders of this place here
No, the
in the defense.
the person who
May
owned
have
the weapon
put
said, "I'd love
Stamani's
it."
dagger further in her.
We've been given the other 2, but to leave one here, in
Sure.
defense, it feels right. You can't use the longbow, Gideon. Don't even look.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, somebody.
He's just looking at his inventory.
Damn it.
He's like trying to dry it.
Do one of us have Hassan's staff?
I thought that.
Yeah, we took it, didn't we?
Oh.
No?
I thought that
You
it
took it. You
wasn't
wiped it
there.
off.
No. I took what I thought was his stuff. Oh, yeah, no, I do have
Yeah,
it. Okay,
yeah,
great,
yeah.
right.
Works
Jet Black
smoothly.
Diamond. Okay.
It was the staff of striking or whatever. Right?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't clear that by the 2 other protectors, but hopefully that's fine.
I feel like that makes the most sense to leave, considering like Hassan's tomb is completely inaccessible.
It depends on, is it better than my stuff?
I was
I
going to
mean,
say, I
that's
also
fair.
don't think I can use the staff. What does the staff of striking do?
Yeah.
It strikes,
It
Gideon.
hits.
But
things.
does it like stun, or is it like a monk weapon? Like, what is it?
Is it like a quarterstaff?
Yeah.
It's a quarterstaff, I think.
It is a quarterstaff. I'll look it up.
I don't think that's my bag either.
I've used that.
I have a quarterstaff, believe it or not, that I've never used.
Yes.
Carrying a lot of weapons.
I have a
Mick.
lot. She's a belt of
She
shit.
does have a lot of weapons. It is a versatile weapon.
Yeah.
It is a +3. Jesus. It has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee weapon attack using it, you expend up to 3 charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra d6 force damage.
Ooh.
It's good.
10 charges?
3 charges. 10 charges.
Up to 3 charges a hit, 10 charges for the day.
That's fucking awesome. I don't want this dagger.
Yeah.
It's
I'll just get it.
dagger.
I
don't
could use
think we
it.
should. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not compatible with any of my shit.
Leave the bow, take the...
Well, a staff anybody can
staff.
use. Anybody can use a staff.
I know, but I can't do sneak attack. It needs to be finesse. So
Right,
I'm useless with it.
Yeah.
I mean, my thought is, if Susskin's a
You
druid...
could do sneak attack with the poison dagger venom, and she could take the staff, which is sort of on brand for a sorceress or a warlock.
Warlock.
True.
I also could use my rage actually with this weapon as well.
You could, yeah.
So that's...
You just wade in there,
Strength-based.
cast your green flame.
No, it's concentration. Isn't it? Green
probably.
flame?
You can't cast spells while you're raging.
Yeah,
can
you can't cast spells while you're raging, which makes this tough.
But Susskin is just standing right
Well,
beside
anyways,
us.
that's right. Suskin, we found some things that belong to you and your people.
What did you find? Anything of significance?
There's quite a lot of money down in those tombs.
They were, to be clear, they were raided and put and stashed, and we found the stash. We didn't do any of the raiding.
I see. You mean these are money from the villagers?
It seems that
I
way.
suppose, yeah.
And we found a few artifacts. This very nice chain shirt here.
Very nice. Look at the detailing.
It's not that nice. You probably don't want it.
And the creators, so the founders of the Fey Circle, they each had a weapon, and they asked us to take them out of the tombs.
You spoke with Tamandi and Hassan?
Well,
And
Well-
Fatitas?
I'm sorry to say that Hassan is no longer with us in any form.
They passed away 300 years ago.
Right.
But
There
They're
were
spirits.
ghosts. Yeah.
The ghosts were down there.
We
Oh.
spoke to Tomandi and Krathetis.
Oh, you spoke with them directly. They were the ghost?
Let both our guys.
The poltergeist?
The
Yeah.
ghost.
Legos.
That's the French say.
As the French say, the ghost?
How do you say Legos?
Well, if they have asked you, we have not had a use for them, and if it helped you to save our village, then I would ask for, say, half the money back, and the other half can be yours too.
Well,
You mean you're giving us half the money? It belongs to you, not us.
Yes, but we had nothing, so to have half back is, we are still up.
You have a lot of repairs to make in this place. I know there's not a shop or anything around to go and buy
There is nothing
things,
to buy.
Gideon's sweating. What are we doing?
But
She said half.
if you have enough,
We do, of course. Yes, sir.
And the
Half then.
the dagger, not
Thank
Tomandi's
you,
dagger,
Susskin,
but
that's very kind of you to give us half the money.
it's so kind. And then also the exploding star dagger.
no, that one we. Oh yeah, yep.
Yes.
Right.
We have
Oh, so
this-
we're hiding some things.
No.
No, we just thought.
We hadn't itemized it yet.
Got it.
But yes, there's also
You want
belongs
the
to you.
dagger or the chain
Let
shirt?
me. I'll wipe
That
it.
probably sucks.
It's a little
I do
sticky.
not. I do not
It's
think
not
we want
sticking.
those things. I want you to feel our gratitude.
Well, this chain
Aw.
shirt doesn't really work for any of us, and I think it would suit Gauza very well.
She would be very fancy.
It really doesn't, you guys. Off mic.
We tried it.
It doesn't.
We tried it?
Yes, it doesn't
It
benefit.
fits all of us, but I don't think any of us.
Benefit from it.
Yeah,
I
'cause
can't
think
wear
you're
armor
all,
at all.
I think you're already
Yeah, I got
You
chainmail.
serve plate. You can't wear armor that heavy.
well,
and
but
it
except
doesn't
that
help my AC.
it's mithril, right?
Yeah.
So it
Quiet.
cancels out crits.
Yes.
No,
No.
adamantine cancels out crits.
Yeah.
Mithril just quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, which would get rid of your disadvantage.
Yeah, but it doesn't
itself.
give me as much.
It doesn't
Yeah.
benefit your
Yeah.
AC.
Right. Okay.
And it doesn't help my AC, so it's kind of like it's money, but it's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
To Gauzer,
I think you
who
could
was
trade it or
strong.
keep it. Do whatever you want.
She was here defending this place.
She fought with us, by the way. She's very strong.
Oh, she is very feisty,
Mm-hmm.
Très feisty.
I'm gonna go over to
as we say in Goblin.
can I have the bow?
Sure.
I'm gonna go over to to Erin, the tiny elf girl that was in Gauzer's party, and go, here you go. We didn't really get to connect. Here, thanks for. I think we maybe use your dog mole. Is a cool bow.
Oh, wow. Gee, Willikers, holy macanoli.
Yeah,
That is not the voice I was expecting.
I'm pretty sure we've heard 5 of your characters use that voice with that phrase. That sounds
It's a universal phrase.
that sounds like Badminton or Overland. If you're speaking through this elf girl, I'll kill the elf girl.
We still have to get Badman back in the game.
We probably don't have to.
It's probably fine if we never see him
Probably
again.
fine.
All right. She thanks you very much in a perfectly nondescript elvish girl voice.
Shoot all intruders till they're dead.
Yeah.
Salute! You want a beer?
It's really
I
good.
can. I'm only 35.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
See you later, squirt. That elf was old.
Also, Susskin, there's something I would like to talk to you about. It's kind of sensitive.
Well, can we have heavy conversations maybe tomorrow?
Well, no, this one is kind of important. The one of the people that was down there, doing terrible things was my brother.
Your brother was one of the invaders?
Unfortunately, yes. We managed to talk him out of the, I don't know what to call it, a curse or something. He was under the influence of Kolgoth. He's not any longer, and I will vouch for him. However, should you want him out of your camp, we will obey. Whatever your judgment is, we will understand. But I am here to tell you that he is no longer a threat to you or your people. So I guess I'm asking to... I'm not sure what I'm asking, except for just to let us stay here for the night and figure out what we'll do tomorrow.
So just, you're saying that he was involved with the invaders? Has he killed any of our people?
I believe he has.
Thank you. So now what you want... What does he want now? Why is he still here?
He's here because he's my brother. That's the only reason. I will take him back to our people. Like I said, I understand that you may not want him here. It is a terrible thing he has done, and I do not apologize for his wrongdoings. Or I guess I do, sorry. I do apologize for his wrongdoings, but I understand if you don't want to forgive him.
It puts me in a very difficult position. I feel gratitude for what you have done for us, but it would not be appropriate for him to stay here with us.
I understand.
You may stay tonight, but let us not mention this to the village. There would be trouble.
That's all right. You know what? We will just make camp outside of town, and we will. We're very grateful for your hospitality and letting us have a joyful commune with your people. However, I understand that this is a very difficult decision I'm asking of you, so we will make camp, and we shall leave tomorrow, but I want you to know that he will be no trouble to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you being so direct and honest with me. I am sorry for your brother that he is turned out the way he has. And as I said, we are still, of course, grateful. But yes, I'm afraid it is the best that he or you do not stay here. Oh, goodness, that is... there is lots on your plate then.
That's all right. That's for me to deal with. I thank you again and enjoy the night. It is a night to celebrate.
Yes,
People are
yes,
safe.
of course. And the drinks are still on us, of course, for this evening. And if I do not see you in the morning, please, I want you all to feel welcome. The four of you to feel welcome.
That seems fair to me.
Burn on Raj.
Raj? Is that the Stredel woman you're talking?
Yes. Do you know her?
No. But we saw her leaving camp about half an hour ago.
Oh. Which way did she go?
She went up over the valley, wall of the valley, and...
The way we came in?
I do not know which
No,
way you came in.
Emma asks Kevin.
Oh,
From Emma to Kevin.
yes.
The way we came in.
Yeah.
Maeve, do you still have...
Leland!
No.
What?
Do you still have the codex?
I check. I had it. I put it with my things.
Yeah. Still have the code.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Don't do that to me.
I don't know. I don't trust her.
He wasn't thinking that way. Would you put that in his head?
I did have that fear. That I gave him a bad, cool plot hole.
Can I send Leland up to see if he can see where she's going?
Yes. And,
He crawls out of my head.
yeah. Ugh. You do not know how long I've been in there.
I prep to turn into a bird again.
And then this fat bat just flies back.
Damn it! Leland almost gets to fly. Gideon never does.
You did once.
Ever.
You're a magpie.
I know. I'm sick.
A pandafro.
Penguin. Never mind.
I tell him to fly up and see if he can see a wealthy-looking shadow fae woman wandering about.
Cannot?
Mm-hmm.
Taking a shadow road.
Mm-hmm.
No chance she took our portal here.
Maybe. I doubt it. We were entangled in a combat for a while. We would have seen someone.
Didn't the portal close behind us?
So I just looked up the rules of this, actually, is that we can technically reuse that portal to return back to the Veil of Portals.
But it was keyed to the roses, wasn't it?
The roses tell us where the portal is.
Huh.
That's it. We will re-enter into the Veil of Portals might have moved based on the location of the lake.
Yes.
But that we can still use that place to get back to the Veil of Portals. Unless she used it. I don't know what the rules are for that.
Honestly, I think it's a waste of our time and effort to try and track her. I think we'll find her again.
Part of returning with the Veil of Portals, to get home, you need to have a sharp memory of where you've come from, and you can return from portal travel. So unless she knew that we came from the Veil of Portals, I don't think she could have used our portal.
Correct.
So that part's fine.
And trust me, Maeve has a real clear memory of.
I was going to say, I think we all remember what that place looks like. I'm not worried about it.
It's a fond but conflicted memory.
Sure. And thus we've reached the end of the podcast. No, we're still playing.
No tape left.
Just kidding.
Can I make a survival check, Kevin? To see if I can find tracks or anything like that?
You don't need to. There is a note left amongst your belongings.
Oh my god. That bitch.
So offended, it's diplomacy. What does she say?
She's thanks you again profusely for rescuing her. The invite to the Winter Court is available whenever you are on the Shadow Realm. In the Shadow Realm, the ambassador has called her away.
Convenient.
Well,
She just arrived, she said.
No, she had just arrived when she was captured.
she has business to attend to. The thing is, best part of politics is that nobody ever says what they mean, and everybody's always lying. And yet everybody ends up sort of feeling superior and dissatisfied. It's a thrill. And especially in the Fae, because they love a conversation. They love to tie you up in knots. So it's best not to get too upset about behavior like this. You have to play her game.
Who is the hidden ambassador?
He's the envoy from the Winter Court.
And you've met him?
I've seen him. I mean, in my role, I was the wife. But,
Leave it at that.
Tell you, girl.
She said, the 16-year-old.
With a beer.
As a matter of fact, I'm actually feeling here right now.
was the direct contact for that correspondence, but I witnessed a lot of it.
Is he a cool guy, or does he suck?
Answer honestly.
He was fine, as far as I ever saw. Business happened. Goods and services were exchanged between my people in the Margrave and their people in the Shadow Realm, and I don't know. Everything went to shit, though, you know. I don't think they murdered my first husband. Well, that would be crazy, but
Wait, what?
they could have. Told you he died.
Yes.
Yes, but
That's what I'm saying. I
A
don't think...
murder has even crossed your mind?
Yeah.
No, I think a murder is crossing your minds.
It wasn't until you said that.
Until you said that.
It's nothing so juicy. He died and I was married off to the family in the road cart, right? That's what happened. So, seems fine by me, but it is interesting that they're here.
And the Shadow Fae would consider the Margrave people to be like the country cousins.
The bumpkins.
The bumpkins. But much better than how they would view humans or...
I feel like, maybe I'm overspeaking, but like, because the Margrave would be an access point for people to get into their exclusive plane, it's sort of like an annoying airport kind of thing. Like, people just keep coming through. It's like JFK in New York or something. Like, yeah. If you have to go there.
The Margrave.
If you have to go
But
there.
on the mortal plane, it's like, wow, the Margrave is amazing.
Yeah. And it is.
Yeah.
Margrave is amazing.
And the ambassador would have been the envoy from the Winter Court.
I'm gonna begin setting up camp for the night with Rend.
Outside the city, then?
Yes.
Yeah, great. I'll help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I would love to.
Thank you. You guys can party. You should. I know you want to. I know you both want to.
Where's Go? Nah, I'm about done for the evening, I think.
Can I go for a meditative walk?
Yes, you can.
A unicorn walk.
A unicorn.
A drunken meditative unicorn walk.
Okay. I'm just going to go walk around in the trees and, look at the stars and try to channel Castanamir to ask a couple of questions.
Yep. You developed a working relationship with him over the...
A working relationship.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Boy.
Dynamics
have really
Hey,
changed.
buddy.
Very austere.
That's weird.
So
All right.
awesome to see you here.
How are you?
I'm just saying that you
You look great.
You
were
look great.
quite close. Then you got less impressed with him and you felt tricked, but you've resolved
Kind
that.
of healed past that.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to look up at the stars and just say, look, I know this might be like way out of your wheelhouse, but Xisk's brother, what, is there anything we can do for him? Or is he just, it's obviously way beyond my capacities. I'm just me, but if there is anything that, we can do to help him or at least give him some peace, I would like to know. Hello?
So you hear this voice, still working on the patience aspect, I see. We all go through periods of dark and light. Xisk's brother's period of darkness was deeper and darker than most. I do not believe that there are many undead pineys in the world.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It makes me think
That perspective, that dance between death, undeath, and life may help him find his peace.
Oh, okay. Second thing, they keep asking me about my past. And I'm just wondering if you've, maybe have any insight on that. I know we've talked about this a little bit before, but I don't feel any closer to answers than I was at all, ever. I feel just as lost. Okay, you got to stop with the long pause.
I'm going to make the pause 45 seconds.
I only ask because we are so involved with the Fae, and now with the Shadow Fae possibly coming into this, I just want to know if I can be of use in any way, just historically.
Castanamir says that you should seek out the city where you were born,
I don't know where that is.
Ashragora.
Oh my god. Okay, it has a name. Okay, where is it?
It is the city of the Wampir in the Shadow Realms.
I fucking knew it. I chugged the rest of my beer.
Gideon sitting around the fire. Called it!
Ashragora?
Yes.
Ashragora.
It is known fully as Ashragora, the unanchored city.
Sick. That's fucking cool.
And I was born there?
You were.
Oh my god. I wish I could ask you like a million more questions, but I know you probably, like, with the cosmic celestial rules and everything, can't give me a whole lot of answers. But this is amazing, and thank you, and I'm so glad we talked.
You can ask one.
Yeah. I get one more?
Certainly.
That was your question. I get one more?
Okay. Sorry for being weird or whatever.
Okay. The person who gave birth to me, are they alive? Or are they? Maybe. Okay. You're being very, really quiet and weird, so I understand. Is the person who gave birth to me in one way or another still in Ashragora?
They are alive, and they are no longer in Ash Haragora.
Oh my god, that was like a double whammy. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell my friends.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out a BlackBerry.
Okay.
I'm gonna text Louie. I have 25 words.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
So threatening.
hey Louie, we got the first chunk of the codex. You know what that means. Why are you counting the earth? you add words?
That's 15. I'm a little
It's
behind.
Projac and tiramisu time. Gideon the Great.
Got two more.
Booyah.
Yeah.
We got one more word.
Oh, hyphenated.
Boo and ya.
I love my last one. Oh, hyphenate.
As you all settle down for the night, and you're thinking about how you want to use the first part of the Viridian Codex, you realize you all have more understanding of your own abilities and skills.
Yeah.
As you
Oh,
move
baby.
to 9th level.
Finally. Thank God.
What a
We
good
were
feeling.
too hasty out at the beginning, and so we had to hold on to it.
We camp out and level up and get
And
new
get
spells.
sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh, real sleep.
Real sleep.
Hermes shows up. Wake up.
That's right.
10
minutes later.
We're never going to have a real
I need to beat upstairs.
The return of the ass.
I forgot.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
The penguin.
Penguin comes down.
Gideon, do you want this dagger?
I think I do want that dagger, if that's all right.
Can I have the bunky stick?
Yes. Yeah,
Thank
staff for stabbing. Yeah.
I give.
I'll
I
have to
just
read it.
want to say, when it comes to melee, sometimes I would do better to have a quarterstaff than a bow. But
How about I make you a different kind of promise, is that I won't hide as much,
all right.
and I'll be a more upfront.
More of a swashbuckler.
Yeah, I will say, though, you could also stay in the back more.
I just feel worried.
Swap.
Well, maybe that is a personal.
A personal journey.
You're very motherly. We understand.
Truly, me and Xisk should be in the front.
Yeah.
Xisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tanky. I can
He's
take hits.
heavily armored.
Although you're not really heavily armored.
Excuse me?
Aren't you like
Jimmy?
16?
Yeah.
Oh, he's 20.
No.
Yes.
Armor class.
AC.
Oh.
Armor class,
I
Gideon.
still think it's the second highest.
I mean, I can take a hit. I just,
Honestly, I
Well-
think Maeve is the tankiest of all of us.
My armor class is so low, but my hit points are so high.
Yeah.
Everything hits me, but I don't die.
I have the highest armor
That's
class,
literally
and I
what
have
tank is.
I can tough. So, yeah, I've built myself
The four
to
of
be.
you are all relatively melee, even Maeve, right?
Yeah. Well, except that when you get in close range, your bow is less good.
yeah, I just, I want to stop them from getting,
Yeah.
yeah. Strategies, tactics.
We can.
We're learning.
Well, if I have this staff and I'm like, this fucking sucks, I'll give it to you.
It's never going to suck. You're going to rock with that thing.
Hey.
Well, that is a question,
nice.
is how often will it get used by you?
Well, now that I have an actual weapon that I can do
Rage
my
with?
rage with, it might be more
Let's
useful.
try it.
True. Maybe you just won't be able to help yourself, just like wading in.
Well, I have so many hit points. I'll just
Well, especially if you're raging.
exactly. I'll
You have
just
twice as many.
juggernaut in that shit. I'm not
I'm
afraid.
going to use this conversation to fuel my choices based on the codex tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think before Gideon goes to bed, he's going to take out his firebomb schematics and do a little bit of studying.
Ooh. Missing that a little bit.
Oh, I see. To try to build more firebombs in the future.
Yeah, I the last one we had, I dismantled specifically so I could make schematics.
Right.
Just so I'm clear, by the way, everyone, this is my brother Rend.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit.
It's all right. This is Gideon. This is Ilex. This is Maeve.
Hello.
Just so I'm clear, what's the plan from tomorrow on?
I think we should chat with Vermees relatively soon because I do think that I think he owes us something at the moment.
Yes.
And secondly, I think we should pick up Potemkin
Yes.
and I guess deal with whatever that situation is. Hopefully, more quickly wrapped up, but maybe not.
Yeah, backtracking our way back to Burmese.
Yeah, I'm fine to take the invitation. The pipes of Pyramus in Savoy are still in the back of my mind. Not as much, though.
Such a minor.
I know. And other than that, I don't know. I don't have a location yet for my mom, so I'm kind of cool to do whatever.
We have nothing to go on right now, other than the codex.
I have this piece of rock.
Yeah.
I have the fact that Faye sent them on the mission, and she doesn't remember where she sent them anymore.
Yes.
That's it. But if we do have a location for other parents, feels like it's first up on the chopping block. Fermie's actually promised you that he'd help you in finding your real parents and or family.
Yeah, well, I talked to my unicorn, and I feel like I have a little more to go on now,
Oh.
so...
Oh, sweet.
Depending, I mean, more info is always good, especially when I'm trying to find my blood family and figure out the great mystery of my life, but
Well,
whatever you guys
Reese's.
need to do, I'm here. I mean, like, we're in it now.
Yeah.
yeah, Shadow Realm
Well,
feels like it
Mises-
tackles two birds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Possibly. Go straight to the Winter Court. Here's what I would like to propose. I think, Rend, if you're all right with that, it seems that I have some business to attend to before we get back to the Road Guard. So we have a friend whom I think you'll have some common qualities with.
His name is Festering Heath. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Not festering.
God.
No.
No. Potemkin is someone it sounds like we have to kind of go on the path to, and then perhaps send you, Rend, and Potemkin back to the seat of Mavros.
I don't know that Mavros is a great place anymore. Potemkin came with us because Mavros.
She wants to
sucks.
get away.
Mavros
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that's
leveled.
true.
Well, we can still talk. Let's get Potemkin and then see where she wants to go.
Okay. You're not ready to go back to the Road Guard, especially not on your own, are you?
No, I cannot. I have to do something to make amends.
Okay.
You make amends here
Well,
Well, it's
or just in the world.
the little goblin was clear that she doesn't want me here, which I completely understand. And I still have to come to terms with my undead nature now.
What do you eat?
Flesh.
Oh, that's no biggie.
I give him a worm steak.
You're gonna love Potemkin.
you two get along.
Sometimes
just
she doesn't fight. That's cool.
She's a bit of a pacifist.
She fights as well as his pet worm did.
That's right. Actually,
Maybe better.
That's chunks out of Xisk.
Yeah, actually, that really hurt. Died. Yeah. Okay.
That's it,
Right.
baby. First in-person session.
Woo!
Hey.
Cool.
Excellent job, everybody.
I'm gonna have to do separate outros for all these episodes anyway, so we don't have to do it here, unless anyone wants to plug anything.
All good.
That's the hard thing about, like, mostly being a writer is you can't plug any of your stuff. You're like, hey,
Or not knowing.
I
what's coming
can't
out.
share a Word document with you. I'm sorry.
Well,
Could.
we gotta-
I
Good
could.
God.
I was gonna say, email
I
us and
could.
Maddie will send you a Google Drive link.
I'll send you the link. Fuck.
Okay, here's Griffin with the real outro. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ding, ding,
Did you say bye?
Oh no, bye!
Thank you very much to Kobold Press for all the lovely Midgard materials, to Maps and Melodies for normally making some fantastic songs that go in these episodes, but with these episodes not having any songs or sound effects, I'll just say Maps and Melodies, we love ya. To Morgan Ermter for all the graphic design work done for the Daya's cast. If you have any thoughts or questions or concerns about the show or anything else D&D, you can email me at griffin@dayascast.com. You can find us on social medias at the Daya's Cast or on the web at dayascast.com. Follow the cast: Cinder Emma B, Diego Stredel, Madeline Hunter Smith, Griffin Cork. Kevin doesn't give out his socials, I don't know. But more than anything, please join the Discord. I want to hear your thoughts about these live episodes and if we should record more of them. I had a blast. It's terrible to listen to sometimes, but I had a blast. We'll see you all very soon. Bye.